Hello and welcome to Kate and Kat's podcast. We run our podcast a little differently than most. Our podcasts are completely spirit-led, and we never know who we're going to have on or what's going to come up to heal. Every episode is a new adventure, where we walk people through healing anything from spirit guides to past lives to inner child work, how the energies and trauma affects the mechanical workings of our physical bodies, and exploring time, space, and dimensions and how it's all happening now. This podcast is for beginners and experts alike. This can be considered explicit content to some, as we do not edit ourselves, and sometimes deep trauma work comes up unexpectedly. And also, we cuss like sailors.
On this episode of Kate and Kat Live, we're going back to October of 2021. Kate and I went live. We asked who would like to join. Aisha came on the screen. She was at work, and she brought with her family members from the other side. Her grandmother had some very specific things that she wanted us to help Aisha with, and it was an honor to be a part of it. It was really exciting, and I'm glad that we can finally present this to you in podcast forum. So, without further ado, if you love bad bitches and that's your fucking problem, on with the podcast. Hi.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah. What's up?
Nothing.
I'm trying to plug my phone in.
I feel like this is the calmest moment I've had all day.
Really?
Yeah, because I've been like doing sessions all day and then talking to you in between the sessions and stuff. And I'm like, okay, ready, go. Okay, next, go.
And I'm extremely uncalm.
You are extremely uncalm?
Oh, yes.
Why?
I have so much to do. Still, like, you know what I mean? I just,
Yeah.
I'm thinking about everything, and it's, it's
Now that you have everything moving, you're like,
yes.
Go.
Yes. So, yeah.
Aisha, what do you need help with, baby? Aisha, there's no time period that you need to like quote unquote awaken by, and you've already awoken. Like you're already aware. So anything that you're scared of, you need to pump the brakes on, pull back. There's no timeline to do it. I understand because you're worried about the things that you might see. What you need to do is, you don't want the energy to happen to you. You want to be in the driver's seat of the energy. You don't want the energy to happen to you. You want to happen to the energy. So we just need to set it up in your body and in your soul that you can still do the things that you want. Hey, Spud Muffin, still do the things that you want and need to do, but make sure that your human remains human. Your mental sanity and like the brain melting kind of stuff is very important. We don't ever want to push that. Ever. Aisha, do you feel comfortable coming on camera? Elizabeth, the skin infections are kind of tricky because skin infections are caused by trauma that's inside yourself. And once you heal it and clear it and release it, it starts coming to the surface. So like acne, you will go through a breakout when you're going through a healing thing. Psoriasis is caused by going through trauma. Blemishes, hives, all sorts of fucking things are caused by trauma work. The skin is one of the only things that we don't have like a blanket healing on, because you absolutely have to go back to the trauma work and heal the trauma forward, and then you can apply like infuse with water or lotion or all of the things or the medicine that takes care of it. Okay, I'm gonna bring you on camera. Hey, baby. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm quite fine. Okay, so talk to me just a little bit. Okay,
So ever since I started doing new healings, and then there's a YouTube video that you had on there. I don't remember what it was, but it was by Sandra Rollins or whatever her name is. So she has a lot of healings on YouTube, and so I did all of those, like the inner child, karma healing and stuff like that. So like when I'm meditating, like my arms, like an energy moves my arms, and I'm like feeling myself from like.
I remember you telling me that.
Right, and I've been doing that. But for some reason, every time like I get to like my third eye or like my what's that crown, it's like I freeze in fear because I'm like, I don't want to open my third eye.
But your third eye is open, or else you wouldn't like. So if a closed third eye is the inability to have a perception that there's something outside of what you perceive in the societal normatives.
Okay.
So the fact that you're looking beyond that and even considering meditation or chakras or anything means that your third eye is already open. So that's the first part. Now let's get to the part, what trauma happened to you that would make it to where you don't want to see? Is it something from childhood? Is it something from a past life? I know that every time that I try to open up the eye so I can see, I go fucking crazy. Kate has even been like, Kat, why? And I go, what do you mean why? And she goes, why do you want to open your eye? And I was like, so I can see. And she's like, but you feel and you know. Why? She goes, Kat, when you see, you have not so fun times. And I'm like, yeah, that's great. I can handle it. I just want to see. So what happened to you that caused the trauma? Do you remember being able to see?
You have a thorny crown like this all over your head.
Did she put it there?
I don't know. It doesn't look like you.
Okay, so when I was younger, and they did it to all girls, just girls. They cut my grandmother with like a razor. They cut us like on top of our backs, and she put something there. And I always wondered why they just did it to the women, just the women. My mom, my aunties all have this thing full, and they're exactly full. Like they do 4 slices and put stuff in it. And I always wondered. And then now it's like I'm starting to realize that there's certain gifts that were, passed down from family or whatever. But I don't know if that's the reason why I'm so scared to like see anything. I don't know. I don't know why I freeze it.
Okay, so while you're talking about it, connected to what you physically went through in your life and connected to the thorn thing that Kate saw. And I'm going to throw this out there. If it does not fit, do not force it to fit. Okay? So like if this doesn't make sense to you, say, sorry, Kat, I love you, but no, that's not my thing. That's not what happened to me. Okay. Through your ancestral line, the gifts that are passed down through your DNA and your ancestral line, the thing that your grandmother tried to make sure that it wouldn't happen to any more of the females, it was remember how you have like witchy ways that you do things or cultural ways that you do things? That was very clear that that's where a lot of your power comes from, is your ancestral line coming through. What she was trying to prevent in you is something that your soul experienced in a past life that was still in the ancestral line. So there's a feeling of, in this time period, your grandmother stopped it to make sure it wouldn't happen to the females. But there is a fear and a guilt and a shame when she did this, because it reminds you of that time long ago, of the original thing that fucking happened to made it to where your grandmother had to do it in this life. Does that make sense?
Yes, because it was particularly done to the females. But then at the time my little sister got around the age when they do this, my grandmother she was gone. So my little sister has always had gifts ever since she was like little, but I'm always like, what is that connected to? What would they try and prevent?
Okay. So we're going to, like, Kate can help you take it off right now, but I think that will scare the shit out of you.
Yes.
So we're not doing that. Okay, so when we go back to this, we're going to go to a point before the event happens, so it's not going to be scary, and we're going to prevent the scary thing from happening from the back end of it. Like, if a labyrinth is really scary and terrifying, we're going to go before the labyrinth happens, clean that fucking shit out, and then go to the end of it. We're not going to go through the muck.
Okay.
And it's going to bring clarity to where you're like, oh my God, I get it. And then we're going to clean it out, and then we can remove the thing.
Okay.
But if you try to remove it now, it's going to fuck your world up.
Oh, Lord. Let's not do that.
Right.
Yeah. And
Do you
you're
want to...
at
Go
work.
ahead. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
You're fine. And you're at work too, right?
Yes.
You will have a meltdown if I were to take this crown off at once.
Oh, no.
So that's why you need to do it. I don't do that anymore. I did it for Kat once and I regretted it forever. And she's like, no,
Yeah.
it's totally fine.
Yeah, I'm like, why am I, and I want it, like, I want to be able to, just kind of be in my power, because I feel like I feel like a little bit of it. I'm now, for like 2 weeks, since I started doing the healing on myself with my higher self, I'm very sensitive to energies. It's like, if I'm close to somebody that has negative energy, it's like they pull me in. But if it's good energy.
Have you ever heard of that really fucked up book called Flowers in the Attic?
No.
It's by, I think, R.L. Steen, but pretty much it's these kids, these siblings that were stuck up in the attic. It's like that trauma has been boarded up. It doesn't stop you from your power. You're still very powerful, but what is boarded up is this very powerful, like, such a traumatic moment that it caused anger
Okay.
and like wrath. It's like, if you fully had that open without healing it, it's like, if you accidentally look at someone and they drop dead. And I'm not saying that's what happens, but it's very comparable to that.
Okay.
Like, it's so powerful that it's instant. So it's like, nope, let's cut that off right now, because we live in the, 20th and 21st century.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's do that.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
I explained it like really terribly because that's what I do.
No,
It's like you explain it like how it's supposed to be explained, I feel like.
Do you want to do that right now, or do you just want to know why that is the way it is?
Would it?
We're going to do it in a safe. We're going to do it in a safe way.
Okay. Yeah, just do what you think is best. Yeah.
Okay. So what I want you to do is I'm going to connect to your body so that I can feel what you're going through.
Okay.
I can't see. So what I kind of do is kind of like bat sonar. You've seen me work. And I kind of feel around. And we're going to work together. And then Kate sees. So Kate's going to have eyes on the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me put my phone down because I have it in my hands.
Okay. Do you need to cover, I can't see anything, but do you need to cover your work tag or anything?
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. So the first thing you're going to do is say, Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Please allow Kat access.
Please allow Kat access.
To my energy body.
To my.
Can you please ask your ancestors and your team? Like, there's a lot of, yes, they know I can help you, but they also don't want me to be the one to help you. Tell them that you're going to help yourself and they're going to help you. Tell them I'm just here to help, but I will get out of the way at any time.
Should I say it out loud or can I just
You can say it in your head. That's fine.
Okay.
Just let them know, like, if it's cool, I'll stay and help. If they need me to get the fuck out, I can guide from the sideline.
They see. They're putting flowers by you, Kat. They see.
Okay.
She's telling them. And they're like letting down these flowers.
Okay.
I don't know what that means, but it seems peaceful.
They were apprehensive, and understandably so.
Yeah.
I can.
And then once she okayed it to them, they're like, okay, here's some flowers.
Okay. I think they're gonna let. I can like. I feel good.
Yeah, it's calmed. It's a lot calmer.
Yeah.
I just want to always stay respectful and get the fuck out if I'm not supposed to be anywhere. I'm down with that. I don't take offense. I just don't want to be where I don't need to be.
Right.
Okay. All right. So you're going to say, and when I say spirit, I'm talking to, it's almost like a database going to it's like directive, like Alexa or Google or Source. When you say spirit, you're talking to your team.
Oh, okay. So every time I say spirit, I always feel like I'm talking to my higher self. So that spirit,
you are.
Okay.
You are. Your higher self is you. And if you have the word spirit set up to go to your higher self, then it goes there first. And your team, it's kind of like a skirt, is what I'm seeing.
Okay.
Like a dress, almost.
Yeah. I like always walk through my higher self. It's
perfect.
Go-to. He's my go-to.
Perfect.
He or she. I don't know why I call him he, but
I'm a masculine energy too. My higher self is Kate's and my higher self are guys.
Mm-hmm. It just feels more comfortable that way.
I don't know why. He's told me his name is Aura, but I never feel comfortable saying Aura. But higher self always feels more comfortable to me. So.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna say, you can either say higher self or say spirit, whichever you prefer.
Okay.
You're gonna say, please take me, like spirit, please take me.
Spirit, please take me.
To the most impactful point.
To the most impactful point.
I need to heal. No. It's going to take you right in the thick of it. Hold on.
Oh, it's
going to be like, here's the thing.
Right.
No.
You asked for it.
Spirit, please take me to.
Spirit, please take me to.
The moment before.
The moment before.
The thing I need to heal happens.
The thing I need to heal happens.
Okay. Do you feel inside or outside? Like in this moment, in this past life, do you feel inside or outside? Do you know how when you're in the middle of like the woods or something, it feels like there's a lot of enclosure around you, but it's dark and there's only the light from like a fire or something? So it's like you're inside and outside at the same time? What, Kate?
I feel like she's hiding. She's doing this.
Like, okay, I don't feel that at all.
Really?
I feel this.
Really?
So yeah, I'm in the light with her.
I feel like I can see like light, like in the woods, but I can see like light.
Okay, so I'm at nighttime standing in power. You're in the woods in the middle of the day, and Kate is seeing you like this hiding.
Like there's a lot of weight.
So we're going to say, Spirit, please remove all mirages.
Spirit, please remove all mirages.
Put in place. That are not in the highest good. I don't even feel like we're outside anymore.
I feel like there's a bunch of sandbags on top of me. This is really weird. And I don't know if you're hauling something.
My damn ears are ringing.
You're going to have a lot of second guessing.
Yeah.
Don't.
Okay.
Yeah, if it doesn't feel right to you, then no.
Say, Spirit, please allow me.
Spirit, please allow me.
To hear, see, and feel the truth.
To hear, see, and feel the truth.
Okay. Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
please apply
please apply
my house cleanse
my house cleanse
and whatever working I need to apply
and whatever working I need to apply
that my soul has created
that my soul has created
to this moment
to this moment
and this situation.
and this situation. In somebody, I'm reading that see her when she was their goddess.
Yeah, Kira Jade, there's a cart and a wagon. That's why I was rocking back and forth. You're in a free, like, I don't want to tell you your story, but like you're in a cart and there is stuff piled on top of you because you're hiding. But like, I don't want to tell you that and it become your truth. But like, I'm swinging like this because you're in a cart and like it, yeah. But I don't
Who
want
am
to tell
I?
you your truth.
Kate, who am I in the story then?
The transporter.
Thank you. Okay.
Like,
Thank you.
You're holding on to reins.
Do I know that she's in the back?
Yes. Your hands are very sweaty.
Okay. Are we coming to a checkpoint?
Yes.
This is not America, but it feels very,
Colonized.
yes, but it's not America. So where are we?
This feels very hot and dry. I want to say Mexico. It's not giving me a name because the names aren't the names that they are now. So it's like, I don't know if we're in like, it's very hot and dry. So it feels like a desert area.
Okay, I'm going to throw this out there. If this sounds bizarre, is it Egypt?
I got, that's not what we call it here. Is this modern day or not modern day? Is this what we would call modern day Egypt?
No, it's not what we would call modern day Egypt either. So
Yeah.
you know how time has repeated itself and looped?
Yeah.
This was millions of years ago on a different Earth.
Yes.
This is long time ago.
Is this what we would call Egypt, Joseph?
No, this is what we would call America, but this is not colonial America that we know it now.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I was born in Uganda, but I've always been drawn to America, and I don't know why. It's like until I came here, I never felt like I was home.
I think that your body is stuck in this land somewhere.
And it's interesting because when you started talking, your hands keep doing like that, and that is exactly how your hands are tied.
Yeah, because my hands are like just moving.
Yeah.
If I know that she's back there
Uh-huh.
and I'm helping to transport her, why the fuck is she still bound up?
You had to get her away. There was no time.
Okay. You're going to do this. You're going to say, I call my ancestors and team in.
I call my ancestors and team in
To unbind my hands.
to unbind my hands.
Ah.
Speed that up by 10 trillion years or however long necessary.
Where are the rest of the people? Why only her?
They're behind you
Where?
in carts.
Why is only she in my cart?
The carts are like as big as this chair. Does that make sense? Like you have a horse in front of you and the cart is only so big.
Like a chariot,
Okay.
but with a cabinet.
And
Cabin.
you had to pack like, these aren't potatoes. They feel like sandbags. You had to pack it around her so nobody would see her in there.
Okay, I want to go before this happens. Like, this is to gain clarity, but this is very human. We should not have to go through all this shit. It should be like, bam, bam, thank you, ma'am, we're fucking out of here.
Yeah.
This is very like, have to hide you, have to run, have to sit. Like, no.
Okay. So we do need to go before
Mm-hmm.
the
Does that
escape.
make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yes, this happened to you. Yes, it is an escape. Yes, let's gain some clarity on that. But also,
We don't need to be.
You're a powerful fucking being. You don't have to do this shit.
Yeah. You don't have to hide.
This is a circus. And me getting sweaty and nervous, we don't need to go through any of that shit.
Yeah.
You should not have to go through discomfort of sandbags and your arms tied up. None of that shit.
Okay.
Okay. So you're going to say, Spirit, take me to before.
Spirit.
We're going to have to go back 2 more times, I feel, because we have to go back before you get captured, and then we have to go back to before there was a fucking issue.
Okay.
Okay. So Spirit, please take me back to before I get captured on the wagon, or before I get rescued.
Spirit, please take me back to before I get rescued.
I feel like your thumb is broken. Either that or it's me again. If I'm in this life, I might be feeling me. If my hands are like this, it's like prayer hands, but I'm like massaging this thumb because it hurts.
I'm like literally doing the same thing.
Yeah. Okay, so this is you. This is before I show up. This is very, everybody gets in on your knees and pray, even though that's not your fucking deal. And this is not this earth, so it wouldn't be prayer. I don't know what this is, but this is not your power.
Mm-hmm.
Why is she rubbing her thumb? What is that?
There is a dog in the way that I keep having to part away from. Is there, I don't know why I'm getting tied to this. Is there like a demon dog in Ugandan culture that somebody has like tied to you? Because whenever you said, Kat, let's go before all this happens, this fucking dog was like, no, you can't do that. And it just looked like a dog. I don't know what it was. Like, it just looks like a dog, and it keeps interjecting itself like, no, go back to the pain. Go back to the discomfort. So I'm wondering what this is, and it keeps getting in front of my sight.
Okay, do this. Say, Spirit, please release all soul contracts.
Spirit, release all soul contracts.
Binding this creature.
Binding this creature.
Or entity.
Or entity.
To me.
To me.
If it's not in my highest good.
If it's not in my highest good.
I got blood magic.
Please reverse.
Please reverse.
And undo.
And undo.
Anything.
Anything.
Done to me.
Done to me.
For me.
For me.
By me or against me.
By me or against me.
By anybody.
By anybody.
On any timeline.
On any timeline.
That was not in my highest good.
It's not in my highest good.
It's going to feel weird. Hold on.
I do that a lot.
Good.
I do that a lot. Especially when I'm healing. It's like I bark, bark, bark.
There's mirages all over this. This time, this fear was like, it's like a memory that was implanted. It was like, okay, take me to heal it. And it's like, oh, you have to run and you have to fear for your life. And it's like, no, the fuck I don't. Take me really where I need to heal. No. You can't go there. It was dangerous.
That's why this blood magic thing, I think somebody binded this experience.
Experience.
Mm.
Okay. All right.
I just reached out and touched the dog, and it went into a puff of smoke.
Yep. Wasn't
fucking there.
Okay. Now I want you to say, Spirit, what happened to me? Nope. Show me in my personal power in that timeline.
Spirit, show me in my personal power in that timeline.
Lots of feathers. And oranges and reds and yellows.
I'm so drawn to red.
What'd you say, babe? What'd you say?
I said I'm always so drawn to red.
Yeah, lots of reds.
Like bright colors.
It's like you have to, in your own words, you have to say enough of this. Like,
I say
circus,
that all the time.
bullshit.
Okay.
Enough of this.
And I'm addressing all of them, like my ancestors and
Whoever has done this to you, enough of this. Enough of this. This mirage, this facade, enough of this.
You know what? And it's so funny because I feel that all the time. It's like this nonstop karma that I need to heal from.
No, you don't. That's the thing.
Yeah, because they make me feel like, oh, you gotta heal from this and you gotta heal from that. I'm like, well, what the fuck? It's enough.
What are you seeing, Kate?
Bird.
Genetic support team.
A bird lady.
If that's enough.
Okay. Say, Spirit, please merge me.
Spirit, please merge me.
With this form of me.
With this form of me.
And awaken me.
And awaken me.
On all timelines.
On all timelines.
To my what the fuck is the verbiage? To my most powerful and heightened.
I was thinking that. To my most powerful and heightened form. Oh my God. Like, seriously, I don't know what I did in my other lifetimes, but it's ridiculous. I don't know what happened.
This mirage has been put on you for a really, 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 really long time. If you remember who you are, this person, whoever did this, or this entity or energy or whatever did this to you, they're shit out of luck.
I feel like it was done to you so you could keep relying on them.
So would they know them in this current life?
I wonder if my grandmother, I don't know, something. It's like she always protected me.
Yeah, but this is, I'm not going to say it's evil. How do I say this? It's like I want you to keep depending on me so you'll keep needing me. I don't feel like it's negative, like they want
okay. They did not harm you in the physical part. They did not attack you, but they sure as fuck put a lot of fear in you.
Yeah.
You did.
What she said, I was just thinking about that. Like they were jealous, intimidated, and
no siphoning, Night Diamond. It wasn't like that. It was more like I want you to keep needing me.
It was blanket on top of cloak, on top of, codependent on them. Okay, so all of that you just did, you're going to say, please apply all of my house cleansing and my workings needed.
Please apply all my house cleansings and my workings needed.
To that entire timeline. Please allow me to gain clarity in this form.
Please allow me to gain clarity in this form.
Is there the DNA braiding that makes people loop back to each other? Does she have that with This person?
Well, that's weird. Hers, it does the DNA braid, but then there's a straight line in the middle of it. Like it's a straight line.
Who's the straight line?
It told me grandma.
So they go, the grandma didn't do that to you. Grandma did not
Right.
make you codependent.
Right.
That's not the
She
person.
tried to stop it. That's why she's a straight line.
Like she intersected herself. So that would be the lines. It's like that.
And we
Like
have,
through the
we
time-
have the same exact names. Like,
Yeah, through the timelines, she has made it to where she's with you no matter what, so she can protect you because she didn't know how to unbraid this. So she just said, fuck it, I'll just go right here. Does that make sense?
yes, yes.
Okay.
It makes, I mean, it's perfect sense.
Yeah, she's like, no, I'm going to
She
protect
has-
her. I don't give a shit.
Like, there's so many of us, but something about me. I'm like, what? Okay, makes perfect.
Okay. All right. So you're going to say, Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
please allow
please,
the unbraiding of the DNA.
the unbraiding of the DNA,
No, the unbraiding of the soul's DNA
the unbraiding of the soul's DNA
throughout the timelines and dimensions
throughout the timelines and dimensions
and spaces in between.
and spaces in between.
There's something I'm missing. And pocket dimensions
In pocket dimensions
and realms
and round
and three-dimensional planets
in three-dimensional planets
that does not belong
that does not belong
to be undone and removed at this time.
to be undone and removed at this time. Feel lighter. Like,
It's still going on my end, so hold on.
If it's nice, could please speed this up by 10 trillion years old.
Can you speed it up again, please?
Again. And again. And again. And again.
When did your grandmother leave?
2007. I had my son in August, and she
Kate, when did I step in?
Step into where?
The rod as a physical form.
Oh, 2007.
But we didn't find each other till 2021.
Uh-huh.
So was I like part of the spirit team? Is that why they were okay with letting me in?
Your grandmother is trying to talk,
who's
but it's like I'm not hearing.
Yours.
okay.
She's trying to give the story because you and I are connected, but she kind of appointed me to the position until I could it's kind of like she found me and she was like pulling us together. Does that make sense?
This is why the very first time I saw you, I was so drawn to you, and I didn't know why.
Yeah, she's like, okay, go here. Well, if you pull together, we can undo it because she hadn't been able to undo it.
Oh my.
Why have we not been able to do it in different timelines then? Why did it have to be this one, 2020? I know all time is now, but like,
There
am
were
I thinking
things-
too human?
It's like she's trying to tell me, but she's telling my soul. So all I'm seeing is like,
Ah.
so like she's talking to my soul. So I'm sitting there going, but she's like, okay. So the action she's portraying is like, first we went here. It's very like, first we went here, and then this had to happen. And then, so it's like this certain event had to happen before this event could happen, before this event could happen, before this event.
So her grandmother has actually orchestrated a lot of the stuff that's happened in my life in order to bring me to the granddaughter as well.
Yes.
Oh my
Like
God.
she's put stuff on the timelines for the collective healing. All the stuff that we've done for the collective and stuff, she's orchestrated the back end of it, the front end of it, and done all of the things to push us to now.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Okay. That's cool.
I know,
That's cool.
right?
That's cool.
That's why
Okay.
she
No
gave you,
coincidences.
Oh, that's why she gave me flowers.
so she
Okay.
gave you flowers. She's like, you're here. It's the day.
Oh, like very like in other parts of the world where they give flowers like for a welcome. Like
Oh yeah.
celebration.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. Now, Spirit, please release and return
Spirit, please release and return
all soul fragments connected to this.
all soul fragments connected to this.
Cleanse and purify them.
Cleanse and purify.
And the ones that come back to me, wrap them in love, light, and forgiveness.
And the ones that come back to me, wrap them in love and light and forgiveness.
And return everything to their rightful owners at this time.
And return everything to the rightful owners at this time.
Please release all soul contracts,
Please release all soul contracts,
whether I meant them or not at the time,
whether I meant them or not at the time,
that are in my damn way.
that are in my fucking way. I am so tired of this shit. I'm serious.
Get them off of me.
Get them off of me. This is how I talk to my spirit guide.
Yes.
Do this.
I'm done.
Snip,
I'm done.
snip.
Like,
Kate sees you going like this.
Go snip, snip. Because you're a nurse, so I'm sure you know what trauma shears are.
oh yeah.
Okay. So use your trauma shears to snip the cords because it burns the. That's what I'm seeing you can do is you can clean out the cords with trauma shears.
Mm.
So you can just say snip, snip, and it does it.
Do it. Say
Spirit.
snip, snip.
Say
Snip,
snip.
snip, snip. I'm so
Thank
over it.
you.
Get it the fuck away from me. I'm
Thank
over it.
you.
I'm ready to step into my power. I can't do this shit anymore.
Okay. Ripple the healing.
With all the healing,
Ripple the healing.
ripple the healing
And the workings.
and the workings
And the justice
and the justice
that my grandmother will do on the back end.
that my grandmother would do on the back end.
She's happy to do it. She's like,
Look, I've been waiting for this.
into my now moment.
Into my now moment.
Okay.
You have a healing, Aisha. I just have to tell you this really quick. And it's called your trauma shears, Aisha's trauma shears.
Let me write that down.
Okay.
Aisha's trauma shears.
So the thing
So
about
how do I
people-
use those?
the thing about people cutting cords
Mm-hmm.
is it leaves like a port and a plug where people can plug back in, but your trauma shears burn.
Burn
And then-
just
Cauterize it.
cauterize
Yeah.
it. And,
It cleans
okay.
it out though. They like clean it out to where like the plug is no longer there. There's no connection point. So it's like a clean cut and it burns it. It cauterizes it.
So,
You can use it for yourself, or you can use it for like if like when you're
so
doing
just the spirit apply Aisha's trauma shears to.
like your ex. Try it right now. Say, Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
please apply the Aisha's trauma shears
please apply Aisha's trauma shears
between the connection cords,
between the connection codes,
between myself and him,
between myself and Ramadan
that are no longer in the highest good.
that are no longer in the behind. Good.
Snip, snip.
That's it. Snip, snip.
Thank you. I don't know. Your soul likes to say snip, snip. I don't know.
Okay, well, we'll do snip, snip then. Snip,
Okay.
snip.
Yeah, the shortened version of it is snip, snip.
Yeah, just snip, snip.
Really? That's all I can say?
Snip, snip with that person, the name.
I feel like you look at them with like a death stare, and you're just like, snip, snip, and then walk away. Like,
Snip, snip. Okay.
okay, Kate. What about the crown thing, the thorns? There's no longer a thorn here.
What?
It's like bandages.
Yeah. What was that?
That's what she said. What was that? Sorry,
Jaden.
TikTok.
That's what she's saying.
Okay. Huh? It's sharp? Oh, the sharp. Oh, it sounded like glass. Okay, it was just the pencil sharpener. Anyway, sorry. You broke my eyeliner sharpener? Oh my god.
Somebody.
Aisha snips it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No!
Justice for the pencil sharpener.
Okay, I got completely distracted. So what was the question? I'm so sorry.
But did you get distracted for a reason? Did it sound like broken glass for a reason? Did it sound like a sharpener for a reason?
He felt it,
Okay.
the guy, and it was right here, and he said, ow. And then that was it. That's what it wanted me to see.
Okay. Like he was just like, ow, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, and then he's like,
energy.
okay. Yeah, random body pain, and then that's it.
It's like, no, it wasn't, but okay.
Right.
You asked me about the bandages.
Yeah, the thorns aren't there anymore. Now it's bandages. And if you feel it, like if you concentrate on it, it'll feel like crusted, because I've had them before. They feel like crusted bandages because they've been on you for a while.
Yeah.
Do you want Kate to take them off?
Is it okay?
You did the
okay?
back end of the healing,
Yeah.
which is why we had to lead you through it.
Yep.
That's why we had to lead you through it. Now,
Take that shit out.
that's why I don't explain things very well, and so now you're scared.
Oh my! Is it okay?
You can say snip, snip to the bandages.
Snip, snip to the bandages. Take them damn bandages off.
Wow.
Off. Oh.
That feels so cool. Okay, so this is what it feels. This is what it feels like when I do this. Okay? When I have the bandages off.
It felt like.
You're going to have sensitivity to light on the inside of a building. I'm going to tell you all the things, and then we're going to fix it so you don't have the things. There's sensitivity to light. There's like underneath makeup and stuff, you would still feel eyes all over because you have more than one eye. That's why you had a whole thing on your head and bandages everywhere. So you have eyes. It's probably why I was supposed to be like to help you. It's it's part of our, I don't know, deep in soul family shit or something that we have these eyes. Okay, so now I want you to say, Spirit, please allow.
Spirit, please allow.
My vision.
My vision.
Both physical and spiritual.
Both physical and spiritual.
To go to its balanced divine working order.
To go to its balanced divine working order.
But allow my human to remain human.
But allow my human to remain human.
Allow me.
Allow me.
The say-so.
The say-so.
Of when to turn that sight on and off.
Of when to turn that sight off and on. Why am I getting that sign?
Am I missing anything, Kate?
I have to tell her what color her eye is.
My hands keep going like this.
To your shoulder?
Like a like a puppet with a kiss?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't understand it.
I don't know why. I just keep hearing you have to tell her what color her eye is.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to tell. I wonder if that's linked to it. I don't know. Because usually people's eyes aren't actually eyes, but you have it's not an eye. And I'm trying to describe what I'm seeing. Your third eye is orange, red, and yellow again. I don't know why I have to tell you that.
Orange.
To me, that's the color of passion. And that's also the color of like, there's two different things when I think of your energy. It's one, like when you step, the wind blows for dramatic effect for you. It's like you bring the wind to you, and it's like no matter what, you've got like a dramatic entrance. I feel that. And
hey, look at the seat behind you. It's the colors.
Yeah.
The red, orange, and yellow
on your chair.
What?
Yeah.
This is my favorite jacket. Like I can never take this off.
That's what it looks like. Oh. And that's what your feathers look like too, in your goddess form.
Oh my God.
Holy shit.
That's cool.
So weird. I can never, like, I love this thing. I wear it all the time.
Holy shit.
Oh my God.
Sorry for interrupting you. No,
that was so cool.
Okay, what were you saying? Because somebody commented on it in the chat, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
You guys are so observant. Like, how did you even see it back there?
You don't know that they be in TikTok and stuff, being like, "What's that in the background?"
Right? Like, what is that?
Did y'all see that thing? I bet she wasn't really at work. I bet she was at her house. Did you see that cat that was in the background? That's not work. They be looking at stuff.
Yeah.
People be looking at stuff. I didn't fucking see it. I don't know.
I know.
How do you feel? Saying, Kat? You're saying something. Kat,
yeah, but it stopped. It stopped. It was like when you walk, it brings the wind forward. Oh, fury too. So as much as you have the romantic effect, you also have the fire. Like both sides of the passion. Passion is a two-sided coin.
Right.
It has, and both sides carry drama. So it's like, use it in your favor. Dramatic effects.
So true. Like, I'm a very passionate person, but when I get mad,
you're very inner feminine. It's weird that your higher self is a guy, because I was like, oh yeah, we're masculine energy too, but everything about you is very goddess feminine energy.
That's what I was feeling, and I don't know who I asked that. I'm like, why do I feel this? I mean, it's like the masculine energy, like it's just so like I'm here, like I'm here.
Yeah.
So he like takes over my arms, and I'm like, well,
has she been feeling connected to like? I feel weird saying this because it's your higher self. But if I was there helping and protecting, do me a favor. Yeah. Do me a favor. Say, Spirit, please remove the mirages from my higher self.
Spirit, please remove the mirages from my higher self.
Please put the divine higher self in its proper place.
Please put the divine higher self in its proper place.
That's a lot of pussy and power energy.
Mm-hmm.
I think, and I don't want to tell you that your whole journey, like you were talking to something that you weren't or whatever, but I think I was kind of a holding spot. But it might not have been me at all. I don't know how to say that. This version of you, it's like, I wouldn't have done that though, Kate. I wouldn't have done that.
What?
I wouldn't have been a holding spot for somebody like that. Like, I would not have miraged myself and said I was someone's higher self. I never would fucking do that.
Right.
So what was that?
The connection? I feel like it was the spirit guide thing, and you were trying to like connect pieces that weren't there. Does that make sense? You're like, was she feeling me with this? Then it was like,
Yeah, because I wasn't there. But her
Right.
higher self, your higher self, do you feel that it's that guy still, or do you feel like it's a woman now? I know gender's a stupid contract.
No, but when you feel, and I don't know about people, but when I feel, I don't know why, but I can feel, somehow I can feel whether it's a woman or man. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but I can always feel.
I can too.
Mm-hmm. It's their energy.
Hi yourself. Can I feel your energy? Because I'd be able to.
It is a man.
Yeah. And she removed all mirages, so, and made the proper one step in its place.
Okay. So I feel like this is coming up for a reason, because even in the chat, I said gender is a human made thing. It's not real. So what this male is like reiterating to me is that gender is not real. This is an energy. So like there's such thing as masculine and feminine, yes, male and female, but it's all an energy. So he is presenting himself as a male looking thing, right? And his energy is male, but it's you. Is that making any sense?
Yeah.
Like,
Let's try this. I want to do this. Say, spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Please download the light codes I need at this time.
Please download the light codes I need at this time.
Please upload the dark codes I need at this time.
Please upload the dark codes I need at this time.
his
Please
hair got
activate.
long. Go ahead.
Yeah. Please activate my codes.
Please activate my codes.
Please merge all forms of me
Please merge all forms of me
into one.
into one.
Calibrate us.
Calibrate us.
Put us back to the correct dimensions at this time.
Put us back to the right dimensions at this time.
Okay, now feel your higher self, see what it feels like.
Higher self, can I feel your energy? It's not as strong. Like,
Balanced.
yes. Right?
Yeah, balanced. Same energy. You can tell it's the same energy. It's like familiar. It's yours. Huh?
Because
He just put my, he or she, whoever, just put my hand on my chest, like in my heart.
Because they're you. I am you.
But it feels lighter, like it's not like overpowering.
Because you had to be balanced. You had to merge and then separate. You work really, really well with someone guiding you. It makes you more comfortable.
Yeah.
But the power comes from within you. But it's almost like I feel comfortable with someone else guiding me, so it might as well be me. You know what I mean? Like it's still self-empowerment. It's like I want to trust the person, so I still want someone to guide me, but also
But I want to be me.
It's still me.
Yeah.
Okay.
that was so cool because I sat there and watched it transform into you. And I was just sitting there watching, and
She
I was
like,
I know, I can see.
okay.
It was so beautiful.
So it's still, you can't, can you tell whether it's a feminine or masculine energy, or does it even matter?
It's balanced now, is what Kat was saying. Like, it literally
It's very drag queen Jesus kind of energy.
Yeah.
Hold on, did you see that? Just like find someone who looks at you the same way. They look at their higher self transform.
Oh, I like that.
Like a dream, like
You're amazing. Okay. All right. So I want you to say, Do the guides need to be dusted off? Because they went through a lot. Like they've been trying to help her for a while, but until that unbraiding happened.
The grandmother is rallying them all together.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's safe to come out now. It's safe to, like, it's
You know what?
time.
Okay. So I don't feel like I have the same fear of, like, being my, like having my full power or whatever you call it. It doesn't feel as scary as it was. Like it's just refreshing now. Because when you say grandmother, for some reason, grandmother, I just started thinking about like my crown chakra, my third eye, and the thought of it was just good.
Yeah.
Like,
Isn't that crazy?
yes. It's
So
like every time I
whenever-
thought about it, I was like, oh my God, I don't want to do it
Whenever
now.
you have whenever anybody has a fear of anything, finding out, like you always want to go, I always use the analogy of this. We don't need to go through the labyrinth of it, right? If you have fear, there's something to heal. But go to before the event happens, clean it up, push that clean energy forward, and then you can do the work that you need to do, and it's effortless. So, like, if you dread it, it'll take you years because you're like, oh, fuck, oh, fuck, oh, fuck. But if you go back and push that healing energy forward, it's like, oh, okay. Okay. Snip, snip. All right, fine, fine.
That's gonna be my new word.
Snip, snip. Okay, so you're gonna say, we're gonna do this just in case. We're gonna go, Spirit, please copy and paste.
Spirit, please copy and paste.
The working we did today.
The working we did.
And the healing we did today.
And the healing we did today.
To every version of me that needs it.
To every version of me that needs it.
In all directions.
In all directions.
Please ripple the healing of everything into my current existence.
Please ripple everything into my current existence.
Please align myself.
Please align myself.
Family, friends.
Family, friends.
Relationships, pets.
Relationships, pets.
Career, home.
Career, home.
Purpose.
Purpose.
Power.
Power.
Snip, snip.
Snip, snip.
Ancestors.
Ancestors.
Guides.
Guides.
With the money tree healing.
With the money tree healing.
With the most healed timeline.
With the most healed timeline.
With what is already mine.
With what is already mine.
With receiving what is already mine.
With receiving what's already mine.
And bring it back to my now moment.
And bring it back to my now moment. Why do I keep hearing Akashic records?
Because you can look at it now.
Okay.
There was a lot of mirages around it that was making your soul's timeline appear to be one way and scary when it wasn't. It was all fucking fake. It was like covered. Lots of covered.
Hey, are you a seer, feeler, or a knower, or a hearer? Which one of those are you?
I am a feeler.
Okay.
I feel more. And sometimes I know stuff that I don't even know where, but that has just started. But I've always been like feeler. Like I feel energy.
The reason I ask is because you're the goddess form of you has a book, and I'm talking to her about it, and I'm like, what is this book? Like, what do you want to do with it? And they just look at me with like a no, and they hand it to you. So it's like, what I could do is be like, well, do you want me to read it to them? And they're like, no, and they just hand it to you, and I don't know what it is. Like, I'm a seer and a hearer. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So it's like the way I get information is if I were to just look at it and be like, okay, this is what I'm seeing. This is what the book says, but it's like not mine, it's yours.
Yeah.
So
So
it's
is
like
this something I'll have to
You
feel?
can feel it. You can feel it.
you can just tell
How do
her to
I
like
do it?
give you the book. Like, okay,
Who am I
give me my
asking?
book. Huh?
My higher self?
It's the goddess form of you, the winged one, the feather one.
Okay. So just ask her to give me the book?
I guess so, because she has it and it's like at her hip and she's like, here.
Do this. Say, Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
please return this book to its rightful owner.
please return this book to its rightful owner.
There you go.
These are your actual past lives without the scary fluff, without the binding, without the mirages.
Is this why Akashic Records was coming to me? Like, so,
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Are you good?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm guessing you had a session with Kat.
yeah, what
Something.
was, yeah, me and Kat, I think you are on it still. No, not just, do you mean like kind of, no, I don't think I've had one, but me and you and her have done a healing.
Okay. I'm trying to see what this. Oh, because she was your spirit guide. Duh.
Oh, yeah, for she was, yeah.
So have
That
you
is so
tried
cool to even think about.
what?
That she was one of my spirit guides.
Oh, yeah. So when have you ever tried to go look at a past life ever?
No, but I've always been interested in doing that, but I've never.
Okay.
I should,
So I'm
right?
thinking, huh?
I should do that, shouldn't
If you want, that's what this book was all about. Like, that's why it was so guarded by your goddess form, who has now become your higher self. Oh, okay. So this is just a form of you. It was you. It is you. But I'm guessing it's like an ultimate form. Your favorite self. Okay, I see.
Mm.
There is no like ultimate form. It's the favorite version of you.
I? Okay.
So she had this book that was like safely guarded. That's why she had it at like her hip, and she wouldn't let me see it. Like she was just like, no, I gotta give it to her. No, stop looking. So that makes a lot of sense because this was like your actual lives, not like, oh, you're getting weighted down with sandbags. Gotta hide. Gotta hide. Oh, there's this demon dog in the way. You know, it's all a bunch of crap.
Wow.
That's what that book was. It's like, oh, and your soul just read it. So it's like, oh my God. So it's like now you have access to your real
To my real,
past.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that makes sense. I was just explaining what that book was all about.
That's going to affect the collective.
Yeah. Trauma. Like,
There was a lot of mirages woven in. You were a very key piece to a lot of uncovering of truth. So thank you.
This is why, okay. I know, this is just so, I've always, and I know, okay. I know that there's no like hierarchy, like when it comes to spirituality, but for some reason, I've always, like ever since I discovered what, like spirituality means, I just always just felt like I'm powerful in some way, but I'm like, but I'm not because I don't have any gifts. So then why do I feel this way? It's like I feel like I'm playing or I've played a big role, and I never understood what it was, but it was just a feeling.
This is the first part of it. You haven't uncovered, like, it's aware for you, and like this is a whole new thing that's about to happen for you, and a whole new discovery. As you start to remember who you are, these puzzle pieces are going to fly in, and then you'll really step into like your purpose. So there's a couple things on this. Your soul was kind of nagging at you to know that you're bigger than what you remember. But also, we are told and taught to kill your ego, to like bury it down, that you're nobody special, like calm the fuck down. But every healer or worker, like witch or healer that I have come in contact with, felt this big, felt like they were nothing, felt that they were insignificant, and had this like knock, knock, knock at them going, you're bigger than you know. And you're like, not me, not me, whatever. But you are. And you're just starting to, like you've done the steps, you've done a lot of healing on yourself. But what you just did for yourself is really big. And you're going to start to remember more, okay? And I'm glad I fucking know you. So that'll be cool.
This feels really good.
Good. It's okay to know that you're powerful. It's okay to step into your purpose. In fact, please fucking do.
I'm being shown, people know you. People know your goddess self. And what I'm seeing is like a Google search of, it's like birds like
you.
goddess.
They've seen you. So you go to Google Images. It's been a channeled message as your soul's been telling you, like there's a bigger purpose, a bigger purpose. If you go to Google image searches and search up the orange, yellow, red, bird, goddess, like all of the descriptive words, pull up images, and your whole body will go, oh fuck. And then you can take it and go, that is the name or that's not the name. And then you can go to like, what's the Wikipedia on it? And then you'll go, this is correct, this is not correct. And then you can go to YouTube and go, this is correct, this is not correct. And then it starts to piece together and you go, oh shit.
Let me tell you what's so funny. My guides, and I don't know, but my guides, like all their names are colors. Like colors, like red. I have red, blue, orange, white, pink. I'm like, oh, that is so funny.
Interesting.
It is so weird. Yeah.
So each color is an aspect, but you have hundreds of guides, but like your main ones are the colors, like, and each color represents an aspect to you. This is like personalized to you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's like 6 guides that are in all colors.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well, there's 7 colors in the fucking rainbow. You'd be number 7.
Ooh.
Okay, Aisha.
Yeah.
I'm going to close this up so we can help somebody else as well.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, keep me fucking posted, please. You don't have to. I would just like you to.
No, definitely.
You're going to know when you see him in the Google search. You're going to be like, that's me. You'll know.
So just touch the colors or?
Search whatever keywords. I can't see, so when I figure something out, I'll go watch a fucking Hollywood movie on it because it'll tell me what is right, what is wrong, what is there, what is not there. And then I'll release and return soul fragments and release soul contracts. And people will be like, you don't need a movie to see, Kat. And I'm like, yeah, but it helps me, so I'm going to fucking do it anyway.
Yeah.
And you're a knower, so it's going to help you a lot with.
And you'll be like, oh shit, that's it. That's me.
Yep.
Okay.
Yay. Thank you so much.
Snip yourself out of here. All right, bye.
Snip. Thank you.
Press the X at the top.
Okay.
Bye.
To book a dual session with Kate and Kat, visit either of our websites listed in the description of this video. For a spirit guide reading, you can book with Captain Kate at www.captainkate.com. For a one-on-one trauma healing session with Cat and Boots, you can visit www.catandboots138.com.